Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to Haven. It's been a while, but back in the swing of things. You may be wondering, August, what's with this incredibly ominous music? And the answer is, we've entered incredibly ominous times. So I suppose, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, hi Faye, I missed you too. Alrighty. So, a concerned party who would like to remain anonymous, presumably since they didn't tell me who they were, has left me a sign with interesting coordinates, telling me that, well, Kay was to be found this way, and I have been looking for him. For multiple reasons now at this point, actually. And I can tell I'm getting close because everything here sucks. And by everything here sucks, I mean I crossed over here and I'm actively getting poisoned. Like, not even the stonks hasn't even been this bad. So I'm just gonna happily place down this bed here for when I am unceremoniously and undoubtedly murdered. I can come back. All without anything worse for wear. Even though Kay is here, I've decided to forego armor. I'm wearing my nicest maid dress. And the reason for that is that's gonna make me even easier to kill. And so it's gonna be unfun for Kay and fun for me. Now, I've got things to talk about with Slime Goop McGee. And I also have some things that I want, and hopefully we can work it out so that both of those things happen. So I need a soul, and Kay, at least after I talk to him, is going to need revenge. It'll work out. Alrighty. There appears to be no one here besides the giant mess of goop. And honestly, not surprising. Oh, there are heads displayed in the square. I should just stop eating. It'll do nothing. Hello? Your bastardness? Resale Hill. What's
Bit
worse
of a
than...
rebranding.
Oh, hello, hi! Where are you in this glorious mess of slop?
Sorry, I've got a lot of slime in my throat.
Yep.
I can't see you. Where? I'm
Making
in the
this-
big cocoon.
I'm sorry, the big what? Oh,
The cocoon.
the thing right underneath the thing that says Ohio?
It's pronounced Ohio.
Ohio. Yes?
Mhm.
Can I come in?
No.
Oh. Well, can you stop me from coming in?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I would like to see you try. I'm right there. I'm coming in. Woo! Woo. Oh, I'm not coming in.
It seems like you're, noticing some of the features of the cocoon.
Damn, is this impregnable?
Yep, more or less.
And here I was hoping that you would kill me in a fun way.
No, I'm... Look, August, I'm gonna give it to you you straight. There's not a lot I can do right now. I'm sort of just hanging out in here. That said, I. It's not like I would trap myself in here if it was, a barrel that somebody could shoot a fish in.
I mean, you have your anchor. If you wanted to, you could.
Yeah, but you're a bit of a waste of time.
Yeah, fair enough. You're not me, I get it.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the evolution?
Yep. It's been an interesting process. I've been finding out a lot of things about myself while I'm in here. It hasn't been entirely pleasant. I guess that's just part of the deal.
Right. So how unpleasant would you say?
Oh, there's a large portion of liquefaction going on in here. There's a lot of muscles that are sort of slowly dissolving and reforming. I'm becoming more of myself with each day, and I was already mostly necrotic slime, so it's a real workout for the old nervous system.
I can't believe you're a giant pile of trans goop. Congrats on that.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Right, but I'm getting distracted.
Of course.
I have information that would interest you for whence you emerge? Evolve? Once you get your ass out of there, there's gonna be some things you want to act on, and I've got those things.
Oh, that's uncharacteristically generous of you. Thank you very much. I'd love to hear it.
Fantastic! Could I have a favor?
No.
They're very good things. Come on, man. I haven't even asked what I wanted yet. Ignore that. I got too excited.
Very excitable. Look.
But it is hard to walk.
Look. Let me get this straight. You're offering me
a tit for tat.
Information.
A quid pro quo.
Yes, it's a quid from quo. Like the old Hannibal Lecter, that whole situation. Trust me, my ass would not get locked in a glass box.
I think that's kind of where you are right now, exactly.
Actually, this is a cocoon. And I've gotten here willingly.
It's not see-through. But it's basically a glass box. You're in evil jail, and you
it's
put
less jail and more. You know in an anime when the bad guy gets his fucking the MacGuffin and he goes into a little fucking transformation state and becomes his ultimate form.
You're getting a new outfit?
Yeah, sure.
See, I wore my maid dress for this. Thought you were gonna be chasing me around more, though, so I suppose it's lost.
Yeah, I can't even see you right now.
So pretty too. Anyway, back to the quid pro quo.
Yeah,
it would be something small. It would be a very small favor. It would be.
All right, sure. Let's hear it.
Promise?
I'll listen, because if I don't listen, you're just going to continue running around in a circle and saying vague things.
That is so true and correct. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Fucking kiss ass.
I want Lux's throne.
The chair?
The chair!
No.
Not the whole
stupid.
thing.
I'm not going to. You want me to take time and go into that big fucking house. Go past all the security and defenses and steal a fucking chair. For what? To send a message? I think I've sent a fucking message enough when I cut his head off. As for the... Is it just... Do you want it for your living room or something like that?
I want it for its soul. Plus, if we
Well,
take
that's
something... If we take something material and buildable, they can make another one, but it would never be the same thing. It's not like beheading Lux. Lux just comes back.
The ship of Theseus doesn't feel pain. Look, I'm going to give it to you straight, August. I don't care. You're coming here to me with what? Information, trivia, facts, new events.
Yeah, you don't seem to have a lot of informants out here. It's sad, and you're not Glassbox.
Listen, I don't need informants, August. If I need to know something, I'll find it out sooner or later. It's just as simple as that.
But this, though, once you find it out, it'll be... You won't be able to plan. And I mean, I feel like...
When I get out of here, I'm not going to need a plan.
That's cute, but you will. Doesn't matter how fancy your outfit is. You want to do real damage, you need information. But I don't need to argue with you about this.
No, listen. You don't need to, because if you do, you're just going to get tired, and there's plenty of radiation around already. If I really need this information that fucking bad, I'll find it out myself. I don't need informants.
Alrighty. Well, I was just trying to be nice to you. Give you an update on a friend. Have you heard from Anathema recently? Yeah, that shut you up. You interested now?
This is bullshit. You are trying to fucking bait me. This is how you work.
Yes,
Look,
I hold up your one friend in the whole world as leverage. It's perfect. Honestly, I couldn't have planned it better myself, but this is how it works, because this is how it is. I didn't want things to be this way, but now that they are, I might as well make use of it.
You're going to make use of me, then?
Yep.
Well, I've got an iPad in here, and I can watch as many Five Nights at Freddy's Let's Plays as I want. So I'm going to stay in here and do whatever the fuck I want. And
I'm sorry, you have a what?
You. I have an iPad. Have you not heard of a fucking iPad?
I've heard
It's
of
the latest
pads.
thing with the kids. And listen. If it's really so fucking important with Anathema will do the thing he's always done. If there's something about him that I need to know, he'll come tell me. Because that's what people who trust each other do.
Oh, no. He really won't.
Then I guess it isn't that important, is it?
He would, I'm sure, tell you if he could. In fact, I'm sure you would have been maybe his second call after... Wait, no, his third call, because he did go to me and Lux first.
I mean, that's fine. You guys are a bunch of wussies. You guys need, like, constant, like... You always need to be patted on the head. I'm, like, an adult, so it's fine.
But
if
Anathema
you guys need to be told first.
Can no longer talk to any of us. He can't talk to me. He can't talk to Lux. He can't talk to you. Because he's gone.
You're fucking with me. He can't be fucking gone.
They ripped
Our
off his
anchors-
armor.
They did fucking what?
They tore the pieces of it to little bits. And he asked me for help. And I came and it was too late. And you weren't there. So excuse me if I think that this is something you should know.
This isn't... No, this is too stupid to be a joke even for you.
Do
This
you want
really
to know how it
didn't
happened?
it? What?
Do you want to
You
know?
fucking sniveling fuck!
Do
Just
you
tell
want-
me, you rat bitch!
Give me that chair.
You don't understand, August. You don't fucking get it. You're never going to be able to pull me like this. All you've done is heat up this process. If you want this chair so fucking bad, why? Why would it hurt? Who is it going to hurt? I'm not going to do it for fucking you.
Okay then, I'll get into it. So, what happened was, I'll give you the information and then, maybe it'll be a gift. Maybe it'll be a message. I'm sure you'll want to do it.
Frame it however you want, just tell me.
So, it was Jackdaw.
You're shitting me.
Oh, I am not. She lured Anathema to a trap caravan in the middle of nowhere. And then trapped him and killed him over and over and over again until the things protecting him broke. As he watched. And he trusted her.
You're gonna be fucking kidding me. Jackdaw did this.
Yup. And then, it's not just her responsibility. It wouldn't have been able to happen if the people in power respected Anathema and wanted to come to his defense, so we had something besides me, who, as you've mentioned earlier, is a groveling, pathetic, did you say bitch rat? So,
Got it.
the kingdom...
This is a fucking gag. This is a gag. I went with her to that fucking town and she understood this. You're telling fucking me that the one person I thought actually fucking got it did this.
That's what you get for, trusting anyone here. But yes, she did. And the kingdom let it happen because Anathema's not a person enough for them to bother protecting.
This can't be fucking... Okay, alright, fine. Do you want to know the really stick shit, August.
I do, in fact, really want to know the stick shit. That's kind of my whole thing.
It's that she thinks that she is their fucking enemy. It's that she thinks that she is some kind of revolutionary, some kind of anarchist holdout, some survivor of
hero in the
opposition.
dark.
It's
Oh, Jackdaw is
she.
far too rule-following to ever be an anarchist.
She's a fucking coward is what she is. She bends. She's a fucking chameleon. She'll twist herself. She'll seize the clay of her own flesh and mold it into... And I always... Fuck. I could always tell. And then she lured me fucking in. Oh, God. I should have seen this coming. She has a cabin. She's got hidey holes. She's got a potion hole. She's got that fucking half-built chapel. Do you want to know where she lives? Not in any of those places. She lives in that basement. Behind the walls. Behind the fucking protection of all that kingdom bullshit that she says that she hates. She's a profiteer. She's... Nowhere is gonna be safe. Nowhere can be fucking safe. Fine. Congratulations, August. You're going to get something out of this after all. I am going to smear myself on every wall of that fucking manor. I am going to take out every single valuable like the fucking Grinch. And I'm going to drag it and drop it into the fucking courtyard with a pile of goddamn heads. So, if you want that chair so fucking bad, you'll know where to find it.
In the pile of severed heads?
It'll be a goddamn centerpiece.
Thank you. Pleasure doing business.
Don't. August,
Yes.
don't. When I get out of here, there's going to be a fucking war. And on one side is going to be me. And on the other side is everybody who wants anathema to become nothing more than an aching, painful memory. So, I want you to ask yourself what side you're going to be on.
I'm not helping you with any of this. I'm going to watch. I want to see it happen, or see it not happen.
Then make sure you stay out of the fucking blast radius, you useless pile of shit!
Well, thanks for not targeting me specifically.
Get out! Get the fuck out!
Oh, it's real bad out here, isn't it? Now, you know, we die, the world dies with us. Sure, why not? one day will be covered in blood and falling through the fucking abyss. I think I might need to come down. I didn't. I mean, no, that was a success. I got what I wanted. So what if I had to send a little panic to do it? It's all part of the ambiance. Who's even here? Hello? Citizens of the great fine kingdom! Does anybody wish to entertain me?
You mean you're not providing the entertainment?
Adayofaugust, Prince of the Void! Hello! I mean, probably eventually. You know, can't stay out of the spotlight for long and all that. Where are you?
Maybe if you open your eyes, next to the flagpole.
Sorry. I have just had a conversation and a half.
Yeah, I could overhear you. I was napping on the gate.
I was, I was hundreds of blocks away. No way as shit you could overhear me. Oh, you mean when I was in Spawn?
Yeah, when you were in the blood. What's... You know what, I'm not gonna ask.
You can if you'd like to.
Well, I wasn't gonna ask about the conversation. That's for when I get into interrogator mode. I was going to ask about the get-up.
Oh! Do you like it? I wore it to be annoying, but unfortunately, the effect did not work due to the person I was talking to being unable to see me.
I certainly feel things about it.
Thank you, that's the goal. Whee! Whee!
Okay. So, calm down. Conversation went south, I assume? Whoever you were talking to?
It went great.
Okay.
Conversation went good, but that doesn't mean I didn't get invested in it, I guess.
Sure.
You know, sometimes things going right feels worse than things going wrong.
I can't say I follow that train of thought, but sure. Then again, I've had nothing but bad happen recently, except the past couple of days, but...
I'm sure Abaddon would get it. Oh, are you alright? Would you like a carrot about it?
I'm perfectly fine now, but thanks. What about Abaddon?
I think he'd get it.
Get what?
When things working being worse than things not working.
I'm sure he would, yeah, now that I think about it. Who are you even talking to?
It's just... Actually, I told you I was going to do this. And you didn't stop me, so... I mean, honestly, really, when you look at whatever consequences of this action this may bring, in the end, it's on you. And me, of course, but it's on both of us.
Okay.
I was informing a friend about the misplacement of another. Well, no, I was informing someone about the misplacement of another friend, of a friend. I was talking about anathema. And I mean, the people who legitimately care about anathema, you could definitely count them on your fingers, so.
Uh-huh.
I mean, in all warning, I think it might get bad here.
It's a good thing I haven't been sticking around here a lot lately, I guess.
Good.
Been bouncing between watching the vault and other obligations.
Other obligations?
Well, we're trailing behind.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted.
All's well. I can see the distraction. Hey, Moth.
Hello, Moth. I like the new digs. The mask adds a sort of graceful ambiance.
Thanks.
What brings you to this neck of the woods?
I'm just here.
Fair enough.
You alright? Wow, that was perfectly timed.
The air just got really tense all of a sudden, as if it wasn't already tense.
Sorry.
No, it's not
No,
your
it's
fault.
not your fault.
You're quieter now than you were at the beginning. More sad, too. Well, I'll just say it since I like both of you. You don't want to be caught in the middle of a bit of a skirmish. You probably should stay away from the kingdom for a bit.
What kind of skirmish?
All-out war kind of skirmish. Heads in the center of town kind of skirmish.
Why?
I mean, everyone's gonna be fine. But not everybody looks at death like I do, so. I mean, if it's my fault the thing's happening, might as well warn people, right?
I think I've pieced it together.
What's going on?
You talked to Crozal, didn't you?
Yep.
I mean, it's the only other person I can think of that's got issues with the kingdom besides the person who's currently locked away. Maybe Abaddon.
It won't be. He doesn't understand that you're trying. He's stuck in grief mode, and unfortunately, grief mode, it stops at anger, I think. So you shouldn't let him catch you. Even if you want to.
This complicates things.
Because you don't deserve that.
Don't tell
Yes,
me.
well, it's been too boring around here anyway.
I mean, suppose it has been a little peaceful. Haven't had much work.
Yeah, and with somebody who works all the time, I'm sure that's been real annoying. Are you planning on frontlinesing it then? I knew telling you to stay away from a conflict would be useless, but you know.
I have no idea. Been told I need reassignment, and I haven't seen him since. I've just been kicking back, hanging with Carnation, working on things.
Enjoy your personal projects, Moth.
What?
Besides the new outfit, have you been doing anything?
I've just been working on the city.
Can I see it?
Sorry, what?
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Not to put pressure on you or anything. I like the gold. Goes well with the purple.
The captain made it.
Felt it was time for a change?
Yeah.
You know, none of this is your fault. You had no agency in the matter. Useless to blame yourself.
I haven't finished everything yet.
No, it's pretty.
Yeah, I've only seen it from the outside. It's very nice.
Can I go into your room? Oh. Can I go into Anathema's room? Ah, you did take them. Do you have a house? Mod,
What? I didn't hear what you said.
did you give Anathema a house, but not one for yourself?
You're not very good at looking for things.
I'm not. This is one of my many flaws.
Couldn't find somebody as dark-colored as me next to a bright-ass flagpole.
Yeah, listen, I've had a day. Oh, this is beautiful.
That's really cool, actually.
Thank you.
I don't know what the fuck's happening here, but I want 10. Float with the world.
Haven's having a field day with August today.
Hmm? Is it? I'm very fun. I'm worthy of so many fields. Enough for all of the sports. And then we'll kidnap some children and force them to run laps for our amusement. Mwahaha.
Let's maybe not do that.
Well, it's not like there's any there's only one child to kidnap. It doesn't work with one. This is a hypothetical.
That's a whole can of worms, anyways. Hmm.
Is there a reason for the birch? Is there a reason for the birch?
There were birch trees here.
Makes sense. Work with what you got.
Well, if you'd like any more exotic materials, add some. I forgot. I left in too much of a goddamn hurry.
Huh?
I was going to make a giant purple heart in Kay's backyard and absolutely ruin his color scheme.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Maybe I will just make a giant purple heart here, and it won't be a spite heart, though. It'll be a genuine one. Wait, no, this is your city. I can't just put stuff down. Respecting the barriers of an independent province. Can I ask about the what?
What?
Oh, it's a farm.
Yeah.
Ah.
You can get down from in here.
They've already gone down.
Gotta get to the bottom of it. You played at anything for the basement?
Where did
Where are
you
you?
go?
The basement. I went all the way down.
Ah.
And I go back up. Oh, I'm not going up fast enough. I'm going to drown. Hang on. I've got this. I've got this.
Do you got this?
You know, all things considered, hell no.
Well, points for honesty.
That won't stop me from trying, though. Ooh, I'm sorry I trampled the crop. Didn't mean to.
It's okay.
I will. I don't have a hoe. I guess I could talk to Lux about fixing it for me. Got enough food here to feed an army.
I don't want an army.
Didn't think you would. Do you know who's going to live here yet?
Just me so far.
Haven't
Yes, but-
extended any invitations yet?
Yeah, there's got to be plans. There's got to be schemes a brewing. Picture this place in the future at its heyday. What would be there? Who would be there?
Anyone who wants to.
do you want here, though?
I didn't catch what you said.
Who do you want here, though?
You cut out.
Who do you want here, though? Sorry, I've been fucking spotty today.
Yeah, that's why I said Haven was having a field day with you.
You know who I want here.
And we'll get it to work. Why the gold?
Why not?
You didn't wear it before?
I did. I had the bracelet on my arm.
The what?
I had a bracelet.
Ah. Expanding the theme.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's been so long, I can hardly remember it.
Mm.
People missed you, you know.
Oh,
People missed you a lot.
I didn't ask for that.
No, you didn't.
Don't look at me. When I woke up, Anathema was here.
I'm not looking at you, I'm just... No, you're right, I shouldn't be looking at you. I should be... It wouldn't be selfish to be a little bit happy.
Is it stupid that I'm not?
It's not... It's not stupid, it's empathetic.
Emotions are complicated.
Elysium is full of iron. It's full of lanterns. And they don't care what I want.
Supposedly built for you and you can't even walk through the entryway.
They don't want anathema.
You what?
They don't want anathema
You don't want anathema here.
in Elysium.
Ah. Well, I don't think Elysium wanted anathema either.
That's what I'm saying. Elysium doesn't want him.
Oh. Yeah.
So they don't want me either, no matter what they say.
You are a pair.
'Cause you're one and the same.
We're not the same.
Well, I didn't say you were. I said you were one in the same, as in you have the same body, unfortunately.
To demonstrate that.
Higher.
Do you want me to hit you with something?
I don't think a concussion will help things.
If anything, a concussion would make things worse.
Anathema claimed it helped, but maybe he just thought it was funny.
Was he happy? Did he get to be happy?
I mean, I can't speak for him, but at the very least, he enjoyed himself a bit.
That's something.
You should get to be happy too.
Most of the people who say that,
Most of the people who say that mean happiness at the expense of someone else, right?
yes.
Well, fuck them. Everyone deserves a shot to be happy. That includes you. That includes him.
I'm not saying don't be guilty. I'm just saying to occasionally take a moment or two to remind yourself why you want to exist in the first place.
Put the words right out of my mouth.
You don't listen to me.
I'm sorry.
I told them what I wanted. I keep telling them. They just say I'm wrong. And I don't really want that.
You believe him?
No.
No one knows better what you want than yourself.
Then why don't they listen to me?
Because they don't want to.
Basically. I don't want to put words in other people's mouths, but
People would rather you be their version of you that they constructed in their heads when you were gone than to actually have you back.
Yeah.
Well, that's a more eloquent way of putting what I was going to say.
Thank you. I'm very good at talking. Well, you don't need to make yourself miserable just to spite the people who want to see you happy. Even if they do deserve to be
I'm not making myself
spited
miserable.
a little. Are you happy?
No.
Then what's the difference?
I'm not jumping into the lake. I'm in the lake. And I can't get out.
Well, if there's anything we could do to, I don't know, throw you a stick.
Throw me something else.
A life preserver, then. I feel like a stick is all that's necessary, but if you want to be fancy about it, one of those, like, rings. One of those lifeguard rings. Except it'll be like purple and blue. To match the aesthetic.
Hmm.
Just moral of the story is that you're working to fix things. So you're working to fix things, so you don't need to be drowning? It's not a moral imperative to be drowning. So generally it's easier to fix problems with your head above the water.
It does make things easier when you can think clearly. But one step at a time.
Yeah.
Or I guess in this context, one stroke at a time.
You're doing so well with the metaphors today.
I'm full of them.
Well, team timeshare.
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 Right, let's put it in. 1, 2, 3, and shake.
Sorry. Seriously, though. I'm the last person who should be saying this because I'm still struggling with it, but if you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out.
Even if you don't need help, I feel like we should do something stupid together.
Define stupid.
I don't know. Run around,
Last-
do a prank,
last time-
play a game.
Last time we did something stupid, I felt bad about it.
Doesn't have to be that stupid then. It could be like, I don't know, see who can catch the ugliest looking fish.
Well, I've already won. It's Abaddon.
It can be like, take this copper and this wool, and you've got 45 seconds to make the most photorealistic penis you can. And then afterwards we all judge the creations.
Okay.
That kind of silly and stupid.
Okay, that's fair. Your guys' call. I'm just here. I'm here for the ride.
Appreciate that.
I'm not exactly a known decision maker. I make impulses,
Yeah, I
not
was going to
decisions.
say, I'm excited to watch you fight.
I don't even know if I'm gonna fight.
I'm excited to watch you make a decision then.
I'm a jobber. If somebody pays me to do it, I'll do it.
I'm sure you want things, though.
I want peace, for starters, but then I'm out of a job.
There's peace, there's time to start something new.
I suppose that's true. I am in the... I've recently started the, in the food market. Meat shack, meat stands.
Right, yes, that's the worst name I've ever... You know what? Not the time!
I didn't name it, Bird named it.
Ooh, shack up on my meat, baby.
Awful, horrendous.
Nobody like that. 0 out of 10, go home.
Why would I go home? Apparently, it's a bad idea. There's multiple ways I could take that, actually. Number one, it's apparently a bad idea to go home. Number two, what home? I don't even know if it's still out there.
Have you not heard of home is where you make it? Home is what the heart says.
I suppose that's fair.
When your home is gone, you just find another.
Doesn't work like that.
It can.
They have a point. Home is where the heart is, and while this might not be my home world, I've certainly made something for myself here.
Home is where I decided it is because I am in charge of my own destiny.
That's a good way to look at it, too.
Right. Oh, and this connects to the... That's very cool. I'm still a little bit shaky from my earlier conversation, so I think I'm going to go pass the fuck out.
Okay.
Tell Zeke and Abaddon I say hello.
Sure.
Moth, hit me up for dick building competitions.
I'm not going to.
Fine, I'll hit you up for dick building competitions. And you
going to
won't...
do that.
Listen, I'm sure, given enough energy and time, I could absolutely convince you to attempt to build a photorealistic Minecraft dick with me.
They're saying hit them up and we'll do some bonding experiences in their own unique August way.
Now that this idea is in my head, I will not stop being annoyed about it. Well, no, annoying about it. The best thing to do is just give in and have...
That's what everyone keeps saying.
Well, they're not talking about me. So, this is a different context. Once you build the photorealistic penis, I'll never make you do it again.
You'll never make me do it once.
You don't have to pressure them, August.
Am
They
I
don't
not
wanna do
cool?
it, they don't have
Am
to.
I not cool enough to do a build with? And after all this
I'm
time.
not going to build a dick with you.
If you want to do that, why don't you ask, I don't know, Aster or Abaddon?
Well, then will you do something else stupid with me?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Perhaps you've won. You've won with your stalwart will! An overwhelming excellence.
I tried.
Given to what, though? Everybody's telling you that. What are they telling you to?
Keep asking questions you know the answer to.
I don't have a clock, so I'm just gonna stare at my soul lantern and be like, "Oh, would you look at the time? I'm gonna go hang out with my nibbling. You two have fun.
Bye, Coda.
Laters."
Okay.
I mean, I can have a guess, but the thing is, I don't know for certain, and I can guess, but... No, hearing it from you is like an extra special. It's your interpretation of it.
They want me to keep anathema locked away.
No, I fully don't understand. That's less giving in and more of giving up. Distinctly different things.
not miserable because I want to be miserable.
I know.
You understand that, right?
Conceptually, yes. It's just, when I want to suffer, I make myself suffer. And when life makes me suffer, I generally enabled it, so... You're not me, I know.
Go somewhere else. It's too loud here.
Yeah. Where's quiet? Into the great unknown. And every day there's a little less unknown. Is this good? Purple, like you. Like me also.
Do you know who did the highway?
I...
The remodel?
Oh. No.
They did a good job.
They did do a good job. I think Amber was taking credit for it, but I doubt... No offense. Well, no. Full offense. I doubt they have the patience to pull this off.
It's taken a long time.
Mm-hmm. Well, someone really wanted us to know where we were going. Even though I still managed to get lost on it. It's color-coded in everything. Some people are just unguidable. Something, something, horse to water, something, something, drink. So I'm definitely more of a goat. You're right. The void is pretty when the sky changes. Just, endless darkness trying to put on a little bit of color.
Just... I feel alone. I miss enough.
Well, he isn't gone. I'll get him back.
I tried.
If you wanted to, we could do another seance. Facilitate a discussion, maybe.
I did one. I did one with Gawain. It was a bad idea.
Ow. Not in a talkative mood?
It feels like everyone has this version of me in their head that is perfect, is exactly what they want, does what they want, thinks what they want.
They don't actually want you, they want a tool. They want a living, breathing confirmation of their worldviews. And it's so easy to do that to someone who isn't here. So when you came back again, those things started conflicting.
Just use me as an excuse. I told them that I didn't want them to hurt Anathema, that I didn't want him to get hurt. And they heard him, and they said they were doing it for me. And they expect to be, I don't know, grateful.
No, they were doing it. They were doing it for themselves. It's easy to make heinous things righteous when you dress it up in, I don't know, revenge or justice. In the end, they hurt Anathema because they wanted to.
Did he really kill Navin?
No.
He was hiding things from me, and I don't know what or how much, but it's the kind of person he is.
So, well, I do believe sleep hides things from everyone. I feel like if you go long enough without ever being honest, you can't really get there ever again. Even if you want to.
He told me that Anathema killed Navin.
Well, he wanted his version of you. And he's better than most people at getting what he wants eventually. But then in consolation, I'm sure that this is driving him a little bit crazy. I know it won't be, though.
Everything moved on without me.
Everything changes. Are you upset to be here?
What?
Are you upset to be here?
Here?
Existing?
I'm upset about how they treated him and how they're treating me. I don't want to die, but I don't want this either. And they won't listen to me. They think they know better. They think they're doing what they should be doing. And they don't really care if it hurts me. And I just want them to say that. I just want them to say that they don't really care. Because they keep saying they do, and it's not true. I don't want to be what they want me to be. And they care about that version of me.
People like to think they're good. Part of the reason why good is stupid and morality should never be considered. But anyway, people like to think they're good, and so they're not going to tell you that they don't care because they've convinced themselves that they have. And they've convinced themselves that they have because they want to be good. It doesn't have to be just dying or puppetry. I'm sure we can find somewhere in the middle. They camp. Yes.
August, I think I'm going crazy. Or maybe I already am.
Elaborate? I mean, not sleeping is generally not great for the mental health.
I hear this ticking.
Like a bomb? Like a timer?
Like a dispenser.
Ah. Always?
Not always. But now.
I mean, I don't think you're crazy. Just because something isn't real doesn't mean it's not real, you know?
No. No, I don't.
Okay, well. Imagine that all your life you lived in a simulation. And one day you found out that it didn't take place in reality. Well, just because it didn't take place in reality, that doesn't mean that nothing you did mattered. It doesn't mean that you didn't make the friends that you made or experience the experiences that you experienced. At a certain point, things close enough to reality to be perceived as such become reality. And reality is individual anyways. Just because yours looks different doesn't mean it's incorrect.
I talked to Luck.
I should talk to Lux. I think he was hibernating? Should I make these higher? I don't want you to accidentally touch one.
You're fine. It's okay.
Sorry, right. What did Lux say?
Wasn't happy. I thought that if he did it, maybe I could be brave enough. I'm just a coward.
Not a coward, you just want to live. Most things do.
It was confusing in the darkness. Everything just kept happening. Everything all after each other.
Everything happening all the time.
Yeah. Have you been to Butterflies?
It's gone.
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 I dreamed it. I dreamed it before I saw it. And it was gone before I woke up.
Well, then just like what I was talking about earlier. That doesn't mean you didn't see a real butterflies.
Saw one thing. I saw Dr. Day and Coda before I met them.
Ah, sorry. Misclick. Maybe that means you weren't just dreaming then.
I think I was remembering.
We have had a lot taken away. I mean, I'm glad that you at least had something to remember. Even if it sucked. You?
Just tired. I'm sorry. It's just hard. That's all.
I imagine it would be.
What?
I imagine it would be.
Do you want him back?
Define back. The thing is, I want you both. I want him here and I want you happy.
What?
I want him here and I want you happy.
Sounds like a thing to dream for.
Yes, well, maybe if I work real hard at it. Maybe there is something here I can fix.
It's always going to be one or the other of us in control of the body.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you have to fight for it. That doesn't mean you have to wrestle about it. That doesn't... You could plan about it instead, and then nobody will ever have to feel like their friend is gone because they'll know exactly when to see them next.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
I have a spawn to reset. Well, hit me up for something silly.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Well. And that was that was Havenlore for today. Good lord. Thanks everybody who's watching. Or who did watch. Thank you everybody for watching. If you would like to see more, follow me at adayofaugust. Thank you, so good. Thank you. I think this went well. I haven't done Havenlore for a while. I was talking to Gay at the beginning. I was legitimately like shaking.
Hey, I want you to know that I leaned so hard into being Seamoth that I almost fell asleep in the middle there.
I love you. grabbing some water.
I love you too. Oh, I should stop my recording.
Thank you, stream, for sticking with me even through the bit of the buggy connection there. I'm pretty sure everything eventually got broadcast. There was just some delays.
I think there was like a good 15-20 seconds in there that didn't.
All right. Well, I am recording, so
Because
I'm
I
gonna see
think
if I
the
can.
stream went down briefly. Oh, I'm glad you're recording.
Yeah, I'll try to stitch it together.
Yeah.
I do have it because I only started recording once I noticed that the bitrate was shit. Alrighty, and goodbye, everyone. I'll see if there's anyone you can sleep.
Yeah, Sleep's playing Disco Elysium.
I love Disco Elysium.
Me too.
Everyone, go talk to Sleep and tell him how cool he is.
Yeah. This is required.
This is required viewing.
Everyone must do this.